Relax your mind and let your conscience be free. Let's get started. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Okay, got a bit of a problem. Remember when I moved this stuff, the salvia? All right, that salvia. These are fine. This one is fine. That one is fine. But this lilac, that was okay. But the lilac, this stuff is getting moved. It's got to go. I don't like how it looks. And what I'll do is simply move it over here on this side of the house. I already wet the holes. So this is what I have to do now. I just want to do something different, get them out of the way. Heads up, folks, if you plan on doing any digging, wet the area that you're going to dig up. It makes it easier. All right, got one started. So far, so good. Of course, I had to bring out my garden tools, knee pads. Can't do this job without it. All right, here's another hole. I have to open this up some more. Got the scissors close by. I had to cut some fabric just so when the shovel goes down, I'll be able to pull it out with no problems. Do you guys remember when I was having trouble putting the in-ground solar light in this hole? Eventually, I got a sledgehammer to bust up the concrete. So I should have about 3 more holes to go, which will total 9. All done. Now it's time to move those perennials and put them in their new homes. How about some Miracle-Gro garden soil in-ground use? I don't always use in-ground use though. I'm only going to use a handful, very small amount, very little, very little. I drew up some plans. The salvia is going to go in the middle, the rest of them, shortest to tallest, 2 different rows though. I wanted to share my thoughts on something that was in the news a while back. Not so much in the news, but talked about online, on radio, I'm sure blogs, stuff like that. A young lady was asked a question by a motivational speaker. The question was, would you date a bus driver? And the young lady said, well, if he owned the bus. And let me just say this. I'm just giving you a snippet of the entire interview, okay? Just a snippet. And because of that snippet, there was this backlash, uproar. People were jumping off of rooftops, throwing themselves in traffic. I mean, you would have thought it was the end of the world. And I think what we missed out on was simply this. The reaction was reminiscent of that old saying, crabs in a barrel. First, you have to understand this is a very accomplished young lady, author, radio personality, celebrity, very accomplished, probably making upwards of 7 figures annually. I'll tell you, just like I've been told before, some women, they're not going backwards. And not all, but some, okay? From my understanding, the first time you date a guy with a car, they're not dating a guy that's taking a bus. This is some. First time they dated a guy who had his own house, they're not dating somebody who stays with his mother. Not all, but some. You can't take some to certain restaurants, okay? They're not going to Applebee's or Chili's or McDonald's. It's just not happening. That's reality. And you know what? It's nothing wrong with it. People have their preferences. They have their standards. Let's address the elephant in the room, okay? The historical factors that led to the reaction, all right? Let's be honest. We really hate that she's successful and has options. Why is someone always wrong for wanting more out of life? While others, you sit around, you let life pass you by, you get high, you drink, you throw your life away, and you blame others for your downfall. You know, some of us really believe that the only thing we need to worry about is our place in heaven. And that's just not the case. You know the motto. Take care of your families. Take care of your bodies. take care of your lawns too.